We meet again. I know our time apart must have been as difficult for you as it was for me. Now that we're together, I've got a secret mission for you, complete with my missing lady love and a tantalizing mystery. What do you say? Care to assist?
So, tell me about your secret mission.
Ah, that part comes later. The darling Valencia has disappeared. So, that takes precedence. I was hired by Lady Arabelle to pick up some medallions from Valencia. But when I got to her workshop, I found the place ransacked, and she was gone.
And any idea where we should look for Valencia?
People in my line of work tend to acquire various contracts. I put the word out and finally got one of mine to bite. I'm off to meet up with Tarasca now. So, want to help me find Valencia and talk to my contact? You'll be paid, naturally.
Okay, I will help you find your missing friend and talk to your contact.
Here's the location where my contact Tarasca wants to meet. I hired a wagon to take us there. Hope you don't mind being in close quarters for a bit, my good-looking friend. Hop in, and we'll be on our way.
Wait a moment. Tell me about these medallions.
Valencia crafted them from a master medallion. Lady Arabelle says they're crucial to the success of our mission, but I stopped listening when I realized they weren't worth any gold. They're invitations of some sort, but she didn't tell me what for.
Was the medallion at Coral area an invitation too?
No, that was the master medallion. It was the template used to make the others, so we secured that one at least. Good on us. The medallions I was supposed to pick up from Valencia are the actual invitations, but they were missing too.
Why not just send regular invitations?
I asked the same thing. Lady Arabelle said, and I quote, "Don't be foolish, dear." She really knows how to wound with her words. It has something to do with Valesia's enchantments. They permit the wearers to enter a protected location.
Okay, then tell me about Valencia.
Valesia's a gorgeous young wizard making a name for herself in the Mages Guild. I've only met her twice, but she's wild for me. She probably stays up every night dreaming of this handsome face. I have that effect on people, you know.
Wait, you've only met Valencia twice?
Exactly. First at one of those stuffy Society of the Steadfast events that Lady Arabelle forced me to attend. And then I saw her again after I recovered the Master Medallion and delivered it to her workshop. All that matters is that we find her.
What's the Society of the Steadfast?
Some philanthropic organization that Lady Arabelle works for. They provide aid to those displaced or wounded by the ongoing war in Cyrodiil, among other charitable works. Now, can we go find Valencia, please?
Wait a moment, please. What have you been up to since we last saw each other, Jakarn?
Did you miss me, good-looking?
Yes.
Can't say I blame you. Most people find it hard to go long periods of time without gazing upon this impressive visage. I've been doing odd jobs, making myself available wherever they need a handsome face.
Anything worth mentioning?
Plenty, but you'd never believe most of them. My memories of our adventures together always make me smile, though. You're a great companion, and easy on the eyes to boot. Here's the location where my contact Tarasca wants to meet. I hired a wagon to take us there. Hope you don't mind being in close quarters for a bit, my good-looking friend. Hop in, and we'll be on our way.
Jakarn is on the hunt for his friend, the mage Valencia, who disappeared from her workshop. I agreed to help him search for Valencia, as well as the medallions his employer, Lady Arabelle, asked him to retrieve from her. One of Jakarn's contacts, Tarasca, sent word that he wishes to speak with him, and may have information about Valencia. We should make our way to meet him.
Taraska, you're looking well, yo cat.
Save it, Jakarn.
You haven't changed a bit. Friend, go ahead and speak with him. Why don't you go talk to Taraska? He's still cross with me over a little incident involving a card game and a circlet. Maybe he'll be more receptive to a third party. See what he knows about Valencia and where she might be.
Jakarn was wise to bring another. He will surely use you as an excuse to weasel out of the gold he owes this one. Taraska is glad to have someone to speak with other than that smooth skin. This one has information for you about his friend.
You know where we can find Valencia?
Taraska's associates learned of a group transporting a High Elf prisoner. While following them, this one realized the group was the Ascendant Order.
The Ascendant Order? What's that?
You have not heard of them?
No.
They are a group that opposes the Three Banners War. Their methods of protest are usually non-violent, so this one finds it odd that they would be associated with a kidnapping. But this is not Taraska's affair.
I get it. Where did the Ascendant Order take Jakarn's friend?
Inside there. Taraska followed long enough to watch them disappear through an opening covered by vines. They did not come back out. This one left something there to show you the way.
So, Taraska, thanks for the information.
Taraska left a lantern at the entrance where this one saw the Ascendant Order take Jakarn's friend. You cannot miss it. Be sure not to let Jakarn die. He owes Taraska a great deal of gold, and this one intends to collect at some point.
I'm sorry, but it's not my problem. But, by the way, what's your history with Jakarn?
The less Taraska talks about that, the better. This one has known Jakarn a long time and has suffered his flippant attitude from the beginning. He is a thief, with a silver tongue and a charming smile. There is no combination that is more obnoxious.
Okay. Let's return to the topic. Why didn't you go after the Ascendant Order when you saw they had a prisoner?
Taraska is no hero. Jakarn asked for information, and this one has provided. And now, that unclawed idiot owes Taraska even more.
So, I did expect such answer.
Taraska left a lantern at the entrance where this one saw the ascent.
Thanks for talking to Taraska. He's as cranky as ever. Anyway, the prisoner he mentioned must be the lovely Valencia. We need to rescue her. Let's get inside and find Valencia and her kidnappers.
Taraska mentioned the Ascendant Order.
Should have expected that. We ran into the Ascendant Order back at the Coral Eyrie. They got their hands on the Master Medallion before we recovered it. Makes sense they'd go after the others. But why take Valencia? That's not their style.
Tarrasque followed them inside. He left a lantern near the opening they disappeared into.
Good old Tarrasque. Always thinking. Alright, let's go find that lantern. And if the Ascendant Order has harmed one beautiful hair on Valesia's beautiful head, well, we'll find some way to make them regret that. Mark my words.
Alright, alright. Let's go find Valesia.
Let's get inside and find that lantern Tarrasque mentioned. Valesia needs rescuing. And who better than a handsome rogue and his stalwart adventuring companion? You go first.
Tarrasque left a lamp.
Come on, Miri.
This looks ripe for adventure. Maybe a tad overripe.
The Ascendant Order must have a hideout in here somewhere. Tarrasque said he left a lantern at the entrance, right? Let's look around for any signs of Valesia.
What do you expect us to find in here?
Could be anything, really. Just keep your eyes open, and deal with anything that wants to stab, burn, or eat us. Remember, Tarrasque said he left a lantern by a cave opening covered in vines.
I'll keep an eye out. Let's go.
I trust you can handle yourself in a fight, yes? Come on, we need to hurry. If Valesia is somewhere inside this god's-awful place, I want to find her before the skeevers do.
I'll watch your back. Go get him.
Maybe I should have joined the buoyant armigers.
Torn cloth.
That looks like a piece of Valesia's robes. She always did look great in that color. Come on, we must be close. I trust you can handle yourself in a fight, yes? Come on, we need to hurry. glad there was a scuffle here. Smaller footprints could be Valesia's. I trust you can handle yourself.
Ascendant Champion. We did as you ordered and kidnapped the High Elf Mage. She put up quite a fight too. Squire Oberon got his nose bloodied for his trouble. But we have the medallions. We will bring both the mage and the medallions to the hideout, as you commanded. Okay.
I trust you can handle it.
So, enter the Ascendant Order hideout.
Valesia must be inside here. Let's go.
Ascendant Order hideout.
Valesia! Your dashing hero is here to rescue you. We have to find Valesia. Just keep an eye out for any of those Ascendant Order bruisers. That was Valesia. This way. Don't worry, Valesia. Your hero has arrived.
Oh, Jakarn, Jakarn.
We found Valesia. And isn't she as radiant as I described her? Go ahead and talk with her. She might swoon at the sight of my bulging muscles, and We don't have time for that.
I didn't think anyone would find me in here. Least of all Jakarn, but I am thankful to you both. The invitation medallions. Jakarn was supposed to pick them up for Lady Arabelle, but the Ascendant Order stole them. We have to get them back.
Wait. Tell me what happened.
I just finished the invitation medallions for Lady Arabelle when the Ascendant Order burst into my workshop. They kidnapped me, took the medallions, tied me up, and left me here. They never even asked any questions. I don't understand it.
Strange. Where did they take the medallions?
I don't know for sure, but the group split up when we arrived. A few dragged me in here while the others went off deeper into the cave. They must have taken the medallions that way. There are 5 medallions total. Please, you must find them.
Okay, I try. I will try find the medallions. Guild Scholar Valencia.
Give me a moment, and I'll help you look for the medallions. It's extremely important that we get them back. Those Ascendant Order thugs must have taken them further into the cave.
Can you tell me what these medallions are for?
I'm not really supposed to say. I'd rather let Lady Arabelle give you the details. What I can tell you is that the medallions are invitations. I enchanted them to allow the wearer's entry to a secret location at Lady Arabelle's request.
Do you know why the Ascendant Order wants them?
No. They barely acknowledged my presence, despite the fact that they kidnapped me, and believe me, I was persistent. I don't know how they found out about the medallions in the first place, but their Ascendant champion seemed very well informed.
Okay, then do you know anything about the Ascendant Champion?
Just that she was clearly in charge of this operation. All of the so-called knights that manhandled me acquiesced to her every command. She went off deeper into the cave with the group that I presume took the medallions.
So, she was, okay. Well, by the way, Alessa, how do you know Jakarn?
We met a couple of times. He wouldn't have been memorable at all if he had not been so determined to get my attention. His advances were harmless, of course, but quite persistent. Still, I'm not sad to see him. I am grateful for the rescue.
He thinks you are smitten with him.
Does he now? I'm not surprised. Jakarn is the kind of person who thinks everyone is enchanted by every breath he takes. And I'm sure some are. I'm just not one of them. He's amusing at least, just shy of insufferable. Give me a moment, and I'll help you look for the medallions. It's extremely important.
You start tracking down the medallions. Valencia and I will catch up with you in a moment. I want to make sure she's not too shaken up by all of this. I'll be her handsome shoulder to cry on. My shoulders are handsome, right?
Okay. I know.
Give me a moment, and I'll help you.
So, friends, I will leave you alone. Come on, Mary. We need to check this cave. Ascendant Champion orders. Take the medallions to the Saralot Grotta. I will meet you there. There are always boats at the docks at the end of the cavern. Take any that's available and do not tarry. The Ascendant Champion.
There you are, good looking. Did you find the medallions? Let Valencia know. Did you find anything important? I'm sure Valencia can't wait to see it.
Ugh, I can't wait to get out of this place. The Ascendant Order has a lot to answer for. Please, tell me you found the medallions.
Unfortunately not. But I did find this scroll.
Let me see. Oh, there's that Ascendant champion again. Lady Arabelle will want to hear about this. But I know this place, Saraloth Grotto.
So, where is Sarlat Grotto?
It's in Vardenfell, but they neglected to say exactly where inside the grotto they took the medallions. I think I have something that may help with that. Here, take this shell.
How will a shell help me find the medallions?
It's not just a shell. I enchanted it with the same magic I used on the medallions. If you focus on the shell, the medallions will glow for a short time. Here, I'll mark the grotto on your map, and the boats mentioned in the scroll should be nearby.
Alright. I will head to Sarlat Grotto and use the shell to find the medallions.
I'll make sure Valencia gets back to the camp safely. I'm sure she'll feel much better with me by her side. Most people do. I have a calming presence. I'll meet you at Saraloth Grotto soon. We'll retrieve the medallions together.
Jakarn offered to escort me to Lady Arabelle. I'll try not to turn him into a mud crab along the way. I'll tell Lady Arabelle what happened while you retrieve the medallions. Remember, the scroll said there were boats nearby to take you to the grotto.
How are you, Miri?
Mind your step, and don't get caught in the muck. I almost lost a boot over there. Welcome to the arse end of nowhere. This is the place Valencia described to me. The entrance to Saraloth Grotto. The 5 medallions must be somewhere inside. Let's hurry and get them back. You still have that shell Valencia gave you, right?
Yes, I have the shell right here.
Good. That will help us find the medallions once we get inside. Valencia said if you concentrate on it, the medallions will glow. I suspect the Ascendant Order won't make this easy for us. The bad guys never do.
What kind of resistance do you think we will run into?
No way to tell. But if we meet the Ascendant Champion, I owe her for tying up the beautiful Valencia. There's no call for that sort of rough stuff unless all parties agree. Anyway, remember, our priority is retrieving those 5 medallions.
I know. I will meet you in the grotto.
Go ahead, good looking. I'll make sure we weren't followed and meet you inside. Then we can track down those medallions.
Saralath Grotto. Wonderful, you see. Never heard of it. Narcissus Dren. Oh, Narcissus.
We need to find the 5 medallions. The enchanted shell Valesia gave you should let you know when to use it. Maybe it tingles when a medallion is close? But keep your guard up. If the Ascendant Order is here, we may have to get rough with them.
Valesia's shell. The magically enchanted shell given to you by Valesin that will allow you to track down the stolen medallions.
Use the shell and see if a medallion is nearby. Hopefully Valesia's shell will make finding the medallions a piece of cake. Go ahead, try using it. See something over there? Hopefully Valesia's...
Weathered chest.
Valesia is as brilliant as she is beautiful. The shell works. Now, let's find the rest. Hopefully Valesia's shell will...
Invitation medallion. A heavy medallion covered in runes and hanging on a golden chain.
Use the shell again. There might be something here. There's one. Use the shell again, and keep your eyes peeled for anything glowing. See something over there. Hopefully Valesia... There might be a medallion around here. Use the shell and look for something glowing. Ah, there's the sneaky bastard.
Medallions throughout the grotto as you requested. You want to take them with you?
Are you questioning my orders, Worm? Leave the medallions exactly as I instructed. Now I must take my leave. I have other matters to attend to.
So, the Ascendant Champion.
That's all 5 medallions. Come on. I think I saw a way out of here.
What is the monster? Coral crab.
We recovered all 5 medallions. And we got to witness a surprise appearance by the mysterious Ascendant Champion we've been hearing so much about. Lucky us. A job well done, if I do say so myself.
So, what now, Jakarn?
Now we get these medallions to Lady Arabelle. Can't wait to introduce you. She's quite remarkable. A former Lion Guard officer, spy, agent for High King Emmerich, and world-famous author. But, don't mention that last part.
Lady Arabelle is an author?
Oh, she doesn't like to brag. In fact, she'll adamantly deny it if you ask. But she writes those wonderful Investigator Vale novels. At least that's the word on the street. Anyway, we should get going before more of the Ascendant Order shows up.
Where do we find Lady Arabelle?
I'll mark the location of her camp on your map. It's safer if we split up, so I'll meet you there. You hang on to the medallions for now. Pains me to admit it, but I think you can protect them better than I can. I'm more of a lover than a fighter.
I know. Alright, I will meet you at Lady Arabelle's camp.
See you at Lady Arabelle's camp. Ah, there they are now. Over here, good looking. Lady Arabelle, this is the one who helped me recover the medallions.
Guild Scholar Valessa.
Jakarn said you found all 5 medallions. I can't thank you enough, not only for recovering the medallions, but for rescuing me from those horrid Ascendant Order ruffians. But don't let me keep you. Lady Arabelle wishes to speak with you.
I told Lady Arabelle all about you. I gave her the quick version of everything we learned, but she wants to hear your version. I don't think she completely trusts me. Go ahead. Just keep quiet about the author thing. I never said a word.
Remind me about that author thing.
You're really trying to get me into trouble, aren't you? And after all we've been through, all I've done for you? Lady Arabelle writes those Investigator Vale novels, but she keeps that a secret. Doesn't want to be overrun by adoring admirers.
What happened now?
That's for smarter minds to figure out. I'm a thief. My skills don't lend themselves to uncovering mysteries and determining motives. Want me to steal something, find something, or seduce someone? I'm your man. Otherwise, I just go where I'm told.
Ah, so you're the darling Jakarn was just telling me about. The one who helped him complete the mission I specifically told him not to bungle. Thank you for rescuing Valencia. I prefer that no harm comes to my associates, especially the lovely ones.
We also recovered the medallions that the Ascendant Order stole.
So Jakarn mentioned, well done. I'm not sure how the Ascendant Order ascertained our plans, but at least you recovered the invitation medallions. They're the key, after all. Figuratively and literally. Oh, that's good. I should write that down.
So, if you said that, what are these medallions actually for?
I suppose you've earned that information. The Society of the Steadfast has decided to sponsor peace talks to end the Three Banners War. The medallions will allow the chosen delegates to enter the hidden location where the talks will be held.
Why does the Ascendant Order want to disrupt the peace talks?
That, my dear, is precisely what I plan to figure out. These talks are too important to allow anything to interfere with them. We must determine what the Ascendant Order wants, and we must do so quickly. But first, may I have the medallions?
Of course. Here are the 5 medallions.
Aren't they beautiful? One for each delegation invited to the peace talks. And this is for you. Take it with my thanks. And know that the Society of the Steadfast coffers are very deep. You'll be paid very well for your continued assistance. Now that we've recovered the medallions, it's time to deliver them to the various delegations. You know about the peace talks and the stakes we're facing. Are you willing to help us finish this, despite the threat posed by the Ascendant Order?
Yes. But what do you need me to do?
I need someone trustworthy to deliver the invitation medallions. Jakarn and I will deliver medallions to the Alliance leaders so they can assign them to their chosen delegates. I'd like you to deliver the ones for the Fighters and Mages guilds.
Why are the Fighters and Mages guilds invited to the peace talks?
The guilds are respected and influential in their own right. They deserve to be part of these negotiations. Here, 2 medallions. And look, Archmagister Delric has just arrived. You can deliver the Mages Guild medallion to him first.
All right. I will deliver the invitation medallions to the Mages Guild and the Fighters Guild. Goodbye, Lady Arabelle.
Please be careful with those medallions, dear. It took a great deal of resources to craft them, and we don't have time to make any more. Deliver one to Archmagister Delric, and then make haste to the Fighters Guild Hall in your capital.
By the way, Jakarn mentioned you used to be an agent for the High King Emeric.
Oh, did he now? And what other secrets has he revealed, I wonder? Well, let me sate your curiosity. I've been many things in my long career. Mercenary, Lion Guard officer, spy, and agent of the High King, to name a few. I have many talents, my dear.
Right. Like an author. You wrote the Investigator Whale books, didn't you?
Never believe what you read in the chronicles. Do these look like ink-stained fingers of a scrivener to you? I am rather fond of the bawdy investigator and her exploits, though. They remind me of my younger, carefree days of adventure.
I get it. So, you aren't the author of the Investigator Whale books?
Why don't we set this aside for now? We both have places to be, and time is short. If you want to discuss rumors and innuendos, we can talk later. Perhaps over a meal and an expensive bottle of wine. For now, just deliver your medallions, dear.
Thank you, Lady Arabelle.
Please be careful with those medallions, dear. It took a great deal...
Well, this is where we part ways, good looking. We saved Valencia and retrieved the stolen medallions. All that's left is to deliver them. Be careful out there. I'd be surprised if the Ascendant Order doesn't try to get their hands on them again. Well, this is...
I knew the Mages Guild was sending their chosen representative, but I didn't expect it to be Archmagister Delric. He was my mentor, and he created the Master Medallion I used as a template for the invitations. Go ahead and give him the medallion.
A King's Retreat. Jakarn and I recovered the invitation medallions and returned them to Lady Arabelle. She asked for my continued help. She wants me to deliver medallions to the Mages Guild and Fighters Guild delegates. Lady Arabelle asked me to give the Mages Guild medallion to Archmagister Delric. He just arrived at the camp.
I'll create portals for you and Jakarn, Lady Arabelle.
Good luck, everyone. Remember, the future of Tamriel is at stake.
I knew the Mages Guild was sending them.
Archmagister Delric.
I apologize for my tardiness, but the work of an Archmagister never ends. I saw Lady Arabelle leave. Pity. I was hoping to speak with her. Anyway, the Mages Guild decided I would represent them in the upcoming peace talks. You have my invitation?
Yes, of course. Here it is. Lady Arabelle asked me to deliver it to you.
Ah, yes. Remarkable craftsmanship. Valencia has come a long way since she was my apprentice. I created the master. It was no small feat. Intricate work, making enchantments of such power.
How do the medallions work?
Once I slip the chain over my head, the medallion will be linked to me until the peace talks are concluded. And is that second medallion for the Fighters Guild? No, I suggest you get it to them as soon as you can.
Of course, right. The Fighters Guild Hall is my next stop.
Let me just slip this on and...
What?
Archmagister! Archmagister Delric! He's dead! He just put the medallion around his neck and it jolted him with arcane energy. Oh, how could this happen? My work was perfectly safe. You don't think... Oh no. Quick, give me the Fighters Guild medallion.
Here's the Fighters Guild medallion, Valencia.
I should have examined the medallions more closely after you recovered them. Someone has altered the enchantment. trapped them to release a killing spell when worn. It had to be the Ascendant Order, and they left them for you to find. Oh no.
Yes, apparently.
Don't you see? The Ascendant Order altered the medallions. They wanted us to recover them. And now Jakarn and Lady Arabelle are on their way to deliver them. They must be stopped before the other medallions are activated and the delegates are killed.
I understand. What do you need me to do?
Take this medallion and place it on my work table in the camp. I'll create a dispelling powder that you can use to eliminate the danger and return the medallions to their original state. Meanwhile, I'll gather Delric so I can cleanse it as well. These reagents will form a powder that you can use to dispel the deadly enchantments. There. That powder will do the job. Just sprinkle a pinch over each of the Alliance medallions, and it will return them to their original state. Only the protective magic of the invitations will remain. Chase down Jakarn and use the dispelling powder on his 2 medallions before any more of the delegates are killed. Meanwhile, I'll restore the guild medallions and contact Lady Arabelle.
Do you know where Jakarn was going first?
Yes, my portal sent him to Windhelm to deliver the Ebonheart Pack's invitation medallion to Yoren the Skald King. He's probably on his way to the Palace of Kings right now. Take the pouch of powder from the table, and I'll open the portal for you. This portal will take you to Windhelm. Find Jakarn and use the powder on the medallions before anyone else is killed. You're wasting time, my friend. Jakarn may not be the sharpest thorn on the bush, but he knows how to make a delivery. My portal will take you to Windhelm. Get to the Palace of Kings and use the dispelling powder. That will make the medallions safe.
Eastmark. One of the old holds, Eastmark was among the first regions of Skyrim, settled by the Nords when they arrived from Atmora. Come on, Miri.
Cross me.
Palace of Kings. The legendary Palace of Kings in Windhelm.
Hold there. State your business in the Palace of Kings. Oh, I recognize you. You're the hero of Windhelm. Thane Mara speaks about you a great deal. What brings you back to these parts, friend?
Hello, Captain. I'm looking for a man named Jakarn. He was supposed to deliver something to Jakarn, the Scout King.
Ah, from the Society of the Steadfast, right?
Yes.
Are you an associate of his? Well, you just missed him. He delivered a medallion for the Skald King and then went on his way.
The medallion is dangerous. What did you do with it?
Your associate said the medallion was a gift from the Society of the Steadfast. Why would it pose a danger? I placed it in the study. I planned to present it to Jakarn once I had time to assess it.
Wait, someone tampered with the medallions, but I can dispel the dangerous magic.
I recognize you. You helped Windhelm and the Skald King before, so I'll trust you in this matter. Come with me. I'll show you to the medallion.
Let's go.
It's good to see you again, my friend. I hope you won't begrudge me a few moments of quiet in my not yet completed palace. What do you think of the place, by the way? Just between us. I'm not happy with the throne. It pinches something awful.
When will your palace be completed?
The way things are going, sometime when I'm old and gray. More likely when Prince Ernstgard takes the throne. My engineers tell me they are working as fast as they can. Liars, every one of them.
Are you really hiding here?
The Skull King doesn't hide. I have made a tactical retreat into a place of solitude and reflection. Even my patience for the demands of the court has its limit. I'll go back to deal with the needs of my kingdom soon enough.
So, dear king, I need to go. I'm sorry.
Go on. Do whatever you need to do to make the medallion safe. I can't believe I was about to hand something dangerous to my liege lord. It's my job to protect him.
No.
I dread to think what might have happened if you showed up a few moments later.
No, Captain. It's not your fault. Relax. Ebonheart Pact Invitation Medallion.
Is it done? Is the medallion safe?
I think yes.
I'm not well versed in the ways of magic, so forgive my skepticism. But how can you be certain a medallion is no longer dangerous? I refuse to hand the Skald King something I'm not absolutely sure is safe.
Yes, I get it. The dispelling powder was made by the mage who created the medallions. It's safe.
I believe you. But I think I'll still have our court mages take a look all the same. I thank you for the timely warning. Is your associate aware of the danger? He seemed eager to make his next delivery.
Yes, I need to find him. Do you know where Jakarn was headed next?
He said he was traveling to Auradon to meet with someone from Queen Erin's court. You might check the docks in Skywatch. If he intends to deliver another one of these medallions, you should hurry and intercept him.
Yes, I will head to the Skywatch docks and find Jakarn. Thank you.
We may be at war with Queen Erin, but there's no honor in killing an enemy in this despicable manner. A boat's available at our docks if you need it, and I'll make sure the Skald King receives this medallion from the Society of the Steadfast.
I agree with you and I respect this position. Goodbye, Captain.
There is no need for you to linger here. Go track down your associate before he delivers another trap into someone's unwitting.
It's good to see you again.
King.
I appreciate your dedication to this uptight, surly demeanor, but I'm just here to deliver a medallion to Queen Irene.
Be that as it may, a ruffian like you will not be allowed anywhere near our queen. I shall examine this medallion myself. Ah, now, here is someone worth my time. You helped rid Skywatch of the Veiled Heritance, did you not? I would ask you to speak with this uncouth ruffian. He does the Society of the Steadfast a disservice with his glib and scathing tongue.
Hey, good looking. I wasn't expecting to see you again so soon. Oh, and I wasn't giving this fine seneschal a hard time. I was just building a trusting rapport. Anyway, I delivered the Aldmeri Dominion medallion. We can be on our way.
Look, Jakarn. The Ascendant Order altered the medallions. Delric was killed when he put on his medallion.
What? Seriously? I'm glad I decided not to try on the medallions on my way here. Hey, I already delivered the Ebonheart Pact medallion. We have to get back to Windhelm. I am not willing to add regicide to my growing list of bounties.
No, don't worry, I took care of it. Valencia made a powder to dispel the magic. I have it right here.
Oh, good. Maybe start with that next time? Anyway, if you can dispel the evil magic, then don't let me keep you. You can fill me in on the details later. Just hurry before that pompous bureaucrat decides to try on the medallion.
Did you say evil magic? Dispel it! Dispel it this instant! How dare you deliver a dangerous relic to Queen Irene's court? If you have a way to rectify this situation, I demand you do so immediately. I wonder, could this be connected to the other recent attempts on the Queen's life?
I will explain you, but later, I promise. So, Aldmeri Dominion Annotation Medallion.
My friends, I need your help. Oh good, I'm glad I found you. Something's wrong. The Ascendant Order attacked me. I managed to fight them off, but now I can't contact Lady Arabelle. I think she's in danger, and she still doesn't know about the altered medallion she's carrying.
Why do you think Lady Arabelle is in danger?
We have a way to stay in contact, but she isn't answering my sendings. I was able to trace the magic of my medallion, and it's headed toward an island off the coast of Daggerfall. Somehow, the Ascendant Order realized that we dispelled their magic.
Why do you think they know we restored some of the medallions?
Because they came after me just before I delivered the restored medallion to the Fighters Guild. I think they may also be after Lady Arabelle, and I can't seem to open a portal to her location. That's very worrying to me.
Wait, tell me where to find Lady Arabelle and the medallion.
Sword's Rest is an island off the coast of Daggerfall. High King Emric uses it as a retreat. It makes perfect sense for her to meet him there. I need you and Jakarn to find a ship on the Skywatch docks and get to Sword's Rest as quickly as you can.
The medallion's safe now. Please make sure you get it to the Queen. Hey, good looking. I'll meet you at the docks.
I do hope Lady Arabelle is safe. She can certainly protect herself, but these Ascendant Order ruffians seem determined to disrupt our peace talks. Hurry, my friend. I shall keep attempting to overcome the counterspells that are hindering my magic.
Damn the Ascendant Order. If they've harmed one hair on Lady Arabelle's distinguished head, I'll... No, I can't think like that. Lady Arabelle is crafty beyond reason. I'm sure she's fine. But we should hurry, just in case.
Do you know anything about Sword's Rest Isle?
First I've heard of the place. But if it's really High King Emmeric's personal retreat, we can expect it to be heavily guarded. Hopefully the Lion Guard can hold off the Ascendant Order until we get there to help them. Damn the Ascendant!
Did I hear Lady Arabelle's name? Well, that changes things. I've met her a few times. Fascinating woman. If she is in danger, you must go to her. You can find a boat to Breton waters on the southern dock. I'll make sure this medallion gets to Queen Irene.
Let's take this one. The quarters will be close, but I'm a fair hand with an oar. We'll be there in no time. Damn the Ascendant Order!
Swords Rest Isle. This island, off the coast of Daggerfall, makes a perfect getaway for High King Emeric when he wants to escape the daily pressures of running the Covenant Alliance.
No one to greet us. I don't like this. Keep your guard up, good looking. This is definitely Sword's Rest. But where are the Lion Guard? Something's very wrong here. Let's look around and find Lady Arabelle.
Do you think something's wrong?
I want to tell you it's just a feeling, but it's more than that. This is the High King's retreat, and none of his soldiers are here to meet us. Plus, see that ship over there? It's not flying any colors. I bet the Ascendant Order arrived on that. This is definitely Sword's Rest. Oh no. Members of the Lion Guard. What happened here? Let's look around. This is definitely Sword's Rest. The Ascendant Order must have overwhelmed them. The Lion Guard are no slouches. This is definitely...
What is the ship? Someone came here, Jakarn.
I'm here if you need me. Definitely the Ascendant Order. This is definitely...
Ascendant Champion's new orders. Your orders have changed. The medallions are no longer a available option. We must head to Swords Rest Isle, High King Emeric's private retreat. I will lead the assault on the keep myself, and Emeric will die by my hand. our plans will be seen to fruition. Remember our purpose, our creed. The Ascendant Champion.
Damn. I can't believe they're really trying to kill High King Emmerich. Come on, we have to get inside.
So, it's not the first try at least. I already rescued High King Emmerich, if you remember, but maybe not.
Listen, I hear someone up ahead.
Have you breached High King Emmerich's quarters yet?
Soon, my lord. We are almost through the wards.
I will suffer no more delays. You have this last chance, champion.
Yes, Magus.
Just how many people are in charge of the Ascendant Order?
Well, no, I guess it wouldn't. Maybe they should try that.
Watch your back. Go get him.
She can hide.
Chaos mistake. Deal with Emmerich. Then find the woman and kill her.
It will be done, my lord.
Sounds like they haven't found Lady Arabelle yet. Come on, let's get to her first.
Your timing is impeccable. I'm not sure what the Ascendant Order is doing here, but they seem determined to eliminate me and Emmerich. I've been able to avoid most of their forces, and the few I couldn't, well, they hardly posed any trouble. How did you know where to find me?
Valencia contacted us. Said she couldn't reach you. The medallions. The Order altered them.
I hoped Valencia would sense our trouble. When the Ascendant Champion and her forces arrived by ship, they brought a powerful mage with them. Most of the island's defenses were rendered useless by his magic. But what was it about the medallions?
So, they have a death spell on them. It killed Delric. But Valencia made this powder to dispel it.
A dispelling powder. Very clever. Sorry to hear about poor Delric, but I assume you took care of the other medallions? Good. Last I checked, Emmerich was safe in his private quarters. The wards there are still in place, but they won't hold forever.
But how can we stop the Ascendant Champion?
With a plan, my dear. Head up to the courtyard and confront the Ascendant Champion. In the meantime, Jakarn and I will make our way around the back and surprise her mage from behind.
I will go to the courtyard and deal with the Ascendant Champion.
Excellent. And I'll sprinkle this powder on the medallion along the way. Remember, we must stop the Ascendant Champion. If High King Emmerich dies, any chance to proceed with the peace talks will be lost. We can't allow that to happen.
Sure. Okay, goodbye.
Jakarn and I will deal with the Order's mage, while you use your exceptional skills to stop the Ascendant Champion. If all goes as planned, this should be over quickly. Then High King Emmerich can decide who will represent him at the peace talks.
All right, good looking. Be careful up there. We'll handle the mage. Looks like I'm going with Lady Arabelle. We'll take care of the mage. You just worry about giving the Ascendant Champion a taste of her own medicine. We'll meet up after when High King Emmerich is safe.
We're almost through the wards, champion.
Take this, you coward! Look out!
I will take care of this.
You don't want to hurt you, but now I'm going to.
Step forward and die!
In a big family, you have to know how to scrap. For the Ascendant Order. Like your odds. Easy! Let your magicka recover!
At least I didn't land on my face.
That should fetch a fair
Good work,
fetching
my
price.
dear. How exciting!
The Ascendant Champion didn't stand a chance. You were amazing. And slightly terrifying, truth be told. Go ahead and speak with Lady Arabelle. I'll make sure she's not injured.
Well, nothing warms the blood like a bit of a scuffle, wouldn't you say? That mage underestimated me, the poor dear. It's over now, at least. All that's left is to deal with this medallion and get it to High King Emmerich.
So, I gave you the dispelling powder. Didn't you use it yet?
I've been a little busy, dear. Now go outside, get on your boat, and return to camp. I'll meet you there. I need to dispel the medallion. Then, well, situations like this tend to stress out the High King. I can help him with that. I have before.
I will meet you back at your camp in Vardenfell.
Don't worry about me, dear. Emmerich and I go way back. I know all the ways to calm him down after a long and grueling battle. I have a knack for that sort of thing. I promise not to take too long. I'll meet you back at my camp in Vardenfell shortly.
Seems like our work here is done. I'll meet you and Lady Arabelle back at camp. Then we can properly celebrate our victory. Everything happened so fast at the keep.
Enough, Jakarn. I've been dealing with worse villains since before you were born.
There you are. I'm happy to see that everyone got back from Sword's Rest Isle safe and sound. Lady Arabelle tells me that High King Emmerich got his medallion. Among other things. You should speak with her. This is my favorite part, when we get paid.
You're back. Oh, I'm so glad you're all safe. I knew I could count on you and Jakarn to track down Lady Arabelle. I'm sure Jakarn will regale me with the fascinating tale of your adventure on Sword's Rest Isle, whether I ask him to or not.
Things took a few unexpected turns, but we delivered the medallions and the peace talks can proceed as planned. I wonder who the Alliance leaders will send as their delegates. I haven't seen Rigard the Brash in quite some time.
When will the peace talks take place?
Oh, not for a while yet. We're still preparing the secure site on High Isle. But if the Ascendant Order strikes again, I know who to contact. You really are quite remarkable, my dear. And this is for you. Compliments of the Society of the Steadfast.
Thank you.
Such an interesting adventure, don't you think? I must write down the pertinent details. Wouldn't want to forget a moment. And don't fret. I'll make sure to send for you when the situation on High Isle escalates. You're too good not to call on again.
High Isle? Where is that?
Never heard of High Isle? I'm not surprised. It's sort of a getaway spot for nobles and royalty. It's the largest island in the Sisters Archipelago in the Abetian Sea. Technically, it's a Breton territory, but most treat it as neutral ground.
It's a resort?
Yes, my dear. It's really quite beautiful. I have a manor there for those brief periods when I'm not working on one thing or another. The Society of the Steadfast selected it specifically for the peace talks. I can't wait for them to get underway.
So, about Investigator Whale...
Oh, not that again. You don't realize how tedious that question has become. And all because of a nosy chronicler and her unfounded accusations. Listen, my dear. You and I will get along much better if you never ask me about Investigator Vale again. Ah, such an interesting adventure, don't you think? I must write.
I'm still in shock about poor Archmagister Delric. Did you know the Mages Guild asked me to take his place as our delegate to the peace talks? Anyway, thanks again for helping us. I'm not sure Jakarn would have managed as well on his own.
We did it! We saved Valencia, restored and delivered the medallions, and defeated the Ascendant Champion. Well, most of that was you, but I helped. You're really something else good looking. And Lady Arabelle paid me, so I'm satisfied.
Do you plan to continue assisting Lady Arabelle?
So long as the gold keeps flowing, sure. I'm a man who lets the potential rewards dictate where I go and what I do. But I will admit to being slightly invested in this whole ordeal now. The Ascendant Order got under my skin. So, now it's personal.
Well, just take care, Jakarn.
I always do, friend. I always do. Now don't be a stranger. There's no one I'd rather have at my side when danger rears its ugly head. Or in a crowded wagon. Or a tiny boat. You're not bad as far as company in tight quarters is concerned either. We did it!
I'm still in
So, Miri, you was great. Thank you too.